Happy days. Namaste. Cancer, the 3rd to the 9th of October. Oh, we got some sideways splitters going on. What's that? There's a lot of them. Oh, nobody else has had a chat. Nobody else has had a chat. You're having a chat. They're having a chat with you. All right, leave them for a sec. What have we got? We've got loads again. Okay, protect and nurture. Are you looking after yourself? Are you looking after the people around you? Are you too busy doing other stuff all the time? You know, but maybe you are looking out for other people. Thing is though, Cancer, you're very good at looking out for other people, aren't you? And I'm not saying about being selfish or anything else, because it's not just about doing what you want to do. It's about, are you doing what's right for you? Are you not on a selfish level like, oh, well, that's not good, so because that person really aggravates me, blah, blah, blah. But are you actually taking a look at yourself and a look at what you need as well? Because you are very good at taking care of everybody else. Are you taking care of yourself as well? Okay, you are beautiful. This one? Okay, have faith and self-belief. Okay, so are you doing things from a point of, coming up from a point of low self-worth or low self-esteem? Is that where you're coming from, that you have to prove that you're brilliant and beautiful to everybody else? This is, again, coming back to the idea of, are you actually taking care of yourself? I'm talking deep care. I'm not talking about getting your needs met. I'm talking, you know, are you aware of the things you're doing that actually might not be good for you, even though they look like they're good things? Which is a bit heavy, I know, but there you go. What we got here? The world. Yeah, the wheel goes round. See your centre here? You need to be in your centre. That's what I'm getting. You need to be in the centre. Up, down, up, down. It's always going to go round and round. You'll be at the top, you'll be at the bottom. It works like that. But what I'm feeling with this card is like, be in your centre. Have a look at your centre of self. Who actually are you? Who actually are you? What are your actual joys? What is your goal? If you're pursuing money, why are you pursuing money? Ask yourself, if I had £1 million, what would I be doing? And then you know that's exactly what you want to do. So it's not about pursuing money. The thing that's going to make you happy is the thing you're doing if you had the money. So pursue that. Yeah. Because you're on your journey. You're on a journey, same as everybody else. And it's okay to be on your journey with your choosing. So if you want to go travelling, and that's what you want the money for, why don't you go and work abroad? Because then you're earning your money to travel while you're travelling. What is that stuff that people do? What's it called? A digital nomad. Maybe you could be a digital nomad. You'd have to look that up. I have no real information on that, but it is something that I've seen. And look at things from a different perspective. Yeah, so maybe there is time for a change in your career. Maybe you do need to do something else, and you do need to think about that. There are a lot of changes going on. There's a lot of strikes. You know, there's a lot of money that's not happening. So therefore, there's a lot of things that aren't being sold. So if you're in like retail, or you're in, I don't know, houses, you know, with mortgages and stuff like that. Or if you're in the sewage, you know, with the sewage problems that we've got lots of problems, and there's lots of jobs that are experiencing a great deal of problems. So maybe if you're in one of those careers that are, maybe this is the time that you need to get to know yourself and decide exactly what you want to do and what's going to make you happy, rather than pursuing something that you're only pursuing in order to do something else anyway. You might have to go back on that one to write that down, because I know what I mean. They know what we mean. But what I mean is, you know, you're on your journey, stay in your centre, find out actually who you are, and do ask yourself that question. If I had £1 million, what would I do? And then that's actually what you want to do, not just go for the £1 million. So maybe pursue that in a different way. So 5 cards. Beginning, the middle, and the end of the week. Okay, well, maybe it is the beginning, the middle, and end of the week, and not to qualify it. 3 down. Okay, you only have control over you. So this is great, because you don't have control over your environment. You don't have control. If you're in one of those jobs or professions that's going a bit scary at the minute, you know, then you can't control. Some things you can't control. You can only control you. Okay, so having this is great advice then, isn't it? Because staying in your centre and working out what it is you actually really, really want and why you're working so hard for it, you know, it's really good advice, because you only have control over you and you are on this journey of your life. So stay in your centre, work out who you are, work out what you want, because you only have control. You can't control everything around that. So there's yeah, the cards that came with that is adapt into the new, and doubt your doubt that you can do that. You know, so if you are being asked to jump, or you're being made redundant or something else, doubt your doubt. You can become something new. You can adapt into the new and fully enjoy it. Just this time make sure you're taking care of yourself and your needs, and maybe pursue something that's maybe a little bit alternative or a little bit out there that other people will go, well, that was a bit much. You go, well, I ain't got the job now, I'm going to go and be a photographer. You know, so it gives new openings. Things shut, other things open. Right, so take responsibility. Have a proper look. Stop running around like a headless chicken trying to please everyone and trying to make everybody else feel good. You know, take a moment, take responsibility for yourself and your own dreams. Life is a roller coaster. Yep, up and down we go. Round and round we go. You know, a roller coaster thing, people enjoy screaming. They like that fear, they like that excitement. If you're not had any excitement lately, or having too much excitement for your liking, maybe you've had loads of excitement and actually you want to live in some peace right now. So maybe that's that change. But take responsibility for what your actual dreams are. 4 is a crowd. So your needs aren't being met. Why aren't your needs being met? Again, back to this. Look at yourself. Look at your true, authentic self. What is it that you're striving for, really? What is it that you're striving for, really? So what you could do is, instead of wiring that back, or you could wire it back, but you could use different words, you know. You could say, what am I actually striving for? Well, I'm striving for this. Well, why am I striving for that? And end up at what actually you're trying to get to in your life. And then knowing when to quit is also a straight answer. It doesn't look great on the possibility of like being surrounded by things that are scary right now, like jobs, security, that sort of thing. But knowing when to quit is also a strength. So instead of maybe getting involved and spending all the time worrying about what's going to come next, or worrying about what you should do, take this time out. Definitely take this time out to decide and find out what it is at the core of you that you would actually like to do. And do just use that thing. If I had £1 million, what exactly would I be doing? Sailing. I want to sail. I want to have a sailboat. You know, maybe, I don't know, maybe see if get a job on a cruise ship or something. Possibilities are endless. As ever. One more. Let's see what that is. See, harvest time. Do all that, take on yourself, have a real look, have a proper look, take responsibility, realise that your needs aren't getting met, and go, you know, from your authentic point of view, what you would actually like to pursue, and then go and do that, and then you're going to harvest the good times. It's going to make you happy. And I mean, that just makes common sense, doesn't it? If you're doing something that you love, you're going to be happy, aren't you? Happy days. Namaste.